1 biga of land can earn from 8 sources. Fish farming can yield 2 lakh. Duck farming can yield 60 to 80,000. Shellfish can yield 40 to 70,000. Papaya can yield 50 to 60,000. Cucumber can yield 30 to 40,000. Vegetables can yield 20. The total income from farming in a year is 6 to 7 lakh. Imagine you are standing in front of 1 biga of land. It is completely peaceful all around. Only a gentle breeze is blowing. Many people look at this land and say, what else could there be? But if you watch this video till the end today, then that thought in your mind will completely break. Because today I will show you how 1 biga of land can turn into a money-making machine on its own, not different tasks, all together, a system where one is connected to the other. First, fish farming will start in this pond. Rohu, Katla, and Regal will definitely be there, along with some tilapia or pangasius, because they grow quickly, eat well, and are in demand in the market. There is a layer of algae forming on top. Many people get scared here. But this is where the second task will start. Duck farming. A small house for ducks will be made on one side of the pond using bamboo and tin. During the day, the ducks will go into the pond. At night, they will go into the house. Now pay attention. Fish and ducks will start moving together. But the story doesn't end here. Slowly, nutritious things will start accumulating at the bottom of the pond. This is where the third task of shellfish farming will come in. Shellfish is something that very few people know about. What will happen all around? This is where the most beautiful part comes in. Papaya trees will be planted on the embankment all around the pond. Why papaya? Because the roots of papaya do not go very deep, the embankment of the pond does not get damaged. Papaya grows quickly, which will provide shade on one side, reduce the water temperature, and give comfort to the fish. On the other side, vegetables will be sold in the market. 3 types of income from one place: fish, papaya, and vegetables. It is still not over. On one side of the pond, in a very small area, where ducks or humans do not come and go much, a cage for quail will be made. Not a big farm. It will start with 500 to 700 quails. Wait for the quail. Calculate in your mind. There are fish, ducks, shellfish, papaya, vegetables, but the most important thing is, none of them are alone. They are all helping each other. If there were no fish, the ducks' droppings would be wasted. If there were no ducks, if you see this 1 biga of land, it will seem like someone is feeding the fish, someone is raising ducks, someone is picking cucumbers, and in the evening someone is collecting quail eggs, going to the market once a week. At the end of the month, money is coming in hand, not from one place, but from 8 places. Now believe that the entire system is set up. Everything is running, but this is where people make the biggest mistake. They start thinking that everything will run on its own. In fact, this is where you need to keep your mind and eyes open. First, let's talk about the fish. After releasing fish into the pond, you should not feed them too much every day. Because of the ducks and quails, natural food is being created in the pond. If you feed too much, the water will get spoiled. They stay in the pond, so diseases are less. Just pay attention before putting them in the house at night to see if any duck is sitting alone. If it looks like that, separate it immediately. There won't be much extra expense on the duck's food. Because during the day, understand that shellfish is less, then you will have to increase a little more. Shellfish will only be harvested once or twice a year. As soon as you harvest, selling everything and keeping some reduces the expenses for the next year. Now let's talk about papaya and vegetables. If the papaya trees grow too big, the price decreases. This will not cause any odor, and diseases will not spread. Now we come to the most important part: money. Money does not come in a day in this system. But it does not stop either. The first 3 months will have higher expenses: fish fry, ducks, quails. Cages, houses, all combined will put some pressure. But from the 4th month, quail eggs will start selling. In 5 to 6 months, cucumbers and vegetables will cover all expenses. In 8 to 9 months, selling fish will bring in a large amount. Not relying on 5 things without depending on ducks means that fear is less. Now I will tell you some mistakes that can ruin the entire system. First, too much greed, meaning suddenly putting in too many fish or too many ducks. Second, listening to outsiders and suddenly using chemicals. Third, leaving everything to employees without looking yourself. If you make these 3 mistakes, losses are certain. If you run it slowly, then from 1 biga of land, you will get continuous income every month. It's not a story of becoming rich. But there will be no tension of running the household. And the biggest thing, this land is providing jobs. You are not running after the land. 1 biga of land, 8 types of farming businesses, earning 6 to 7 lakh rupees a year. 1. Farming. This is the real benefit. Understand garden.